In the realm of confrontation, the most dangerous individual is not the loudest voice or the strongest presence, it's the calmest. This paradox, understood and mastered by legendary swordsman Miyamoto Musashi, forms the core of his unmatched legacy. Musashi won over 60 duels to the death, not simply through superior swordplay, but by cultivating a mindset rooted in emotional control. His timeless framework for composure under pressure consists of 4 interlocking principles: emotional distance, anticipatory awareness, strategic breathing, and purposeful action. Together, these principles offer a powerful system for navigating conflict with clarity and intention in modern life. 1. Emotional distance. Stepping outside the storm. Musashi's first principle is cultivating emotional distance, the capacity to separate oneself from immediate emotional reactions. In conflict, stress hormones flood the body, quickening the pulse, narrowing thought, and triggering reflexive aggression. This is the trap most people fall into, becoming their anger, fear, or pride rather than observing those emotions. Musashi trained himself to act from a place of detachment, not repression. He described the experience of conflict as watching a storm from above, witnessing emotions pass like clouds. A key technique in this practice is naming the emotion. Instead of saying, "I am angry," say, "I notice I am feeling anger." This subtle shift activates the brain's rational centers and reduces emotional hijacking, a finding now confirmed by modern neuroscience. By creating even a small space between stimulus and response, individuals can gain control over their reactions. Musashi exemplified this principle in his legendary duel with Sasaki Kojiro. While Kojiro arrived seething with impatience, Musashi showed up deliberately late, cool and collected. His calm unraveled his opponent before a single blow was struck. 2. Anticipatory awareness. Predicting the emotional battlefield. After achieving emotional distance, the second step is anticipatory awareness, or what Musashi called foreknowledge. This is not mind reading, but the ability to recognize predictable human patterns during conflict. Just as a chess master anticipates moves several steps ahead, Musashi trained himself to foresee his opponent's reactions by understanding their habits, temperaments, and pressure points. Preparedness alters the body's physiological response. When a confrontation is expected, stress hormones are released in manageable doses, allowing for focused composure rather than panic. Musashi exemplified this foresight before facing Kojiro by carving a longer wooden sword en route to the duel, exploiting Kojiro's reliance on reach. Modern applications of this principle abound. FBI negotiators, for example, rely heavily on profiling and behavioral analysis to defuse tense standoffs. You can cultivate this skill by asking 3 questions before a difficult interaction. What is this person's likely emotional state? What do they truly want? What are the 3 most probable ways they might respond? Anticipatory awareness transforms emotional landmines into predictable terrain, and that awareness alone calms the mind. 3. Strategic breathing. Controlling the body to calm the mind. Musashi's third principle is strategic breathing. He observed that emotional states first manifest through breath. Anger and fear bring shallow, rapid breathing. The secret to regaining control is to reverse this pattern. Musashi developed a specific technique: inhale through the nose for 4 seconds, hold briefly, then exhale through the mouth for 6 seconds. This pattern activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the body's rest and digest response, neutralizing the fight or flight mode. It anchors the body in a state of physiological calm, which in turn steadies the mind. Even one cycle of this breathing technique during a heated moment, whether in an argument, a boardroom negotiation, or a personal confrontation, can shift the tone dramatically. Musashi integrated breath control directly into his sword training, underscoring that mastery of breath equates to mastery of mind. 4. Purposeful action. Aligning emotions with goals. The final piece in Musashi's framework is purposeful action. Where his opponents often reacted from fear or pride, Musashi fought with clear, conscious intent. His writings stress that warriors should not act from impulse but remain anchored to their objectives. In modern terms, this means defining your true purpose before entering a conflict. What long-term outcome do you desire? Keep that purpose forefront, and repeat it silently when emotions rise. This becomes a mental anchor, preventing you from drifting into reactive behavior. Most arguments escalate when participants lose sight of their objectives, devolving into emotional spats over unrelated grievances. Purposeful action redirects energy toward outcomes that matter. It ensures that emotions serve your goals, rather than derail them. The deeper truth: calm as a path to wisdom. Musashi's method isn't merely a tactic for winning fights, it's a spiritual practice grounded in non-attachment, a principle shared by Buddhism and Taoism. Emotional distance helps release attachment to identity and pride. Anticipatory awareness expands vision beyond the present. Strategic breathing teaches the impermanence of emotion. Purposeful action aligns effort with the natural flow of events. In an era dominated by digital outrage, political division, and relentless provocation, Musashi's calm becomes revolutionary. Today's world presents more confrontations in a week than Musashi may have encountered in a month. And yet, we train less than ever in emotional control. The result? Instant reactions, ruined relationships, and shallow understanding. The true power lies not in dominating every encounter, but in choosing which battles matter at all. Mastering emotional control reveals how many confrontations aren't worth engaging in. The calm person sees this clearly, responding not from compulsion, but from choice. In a world of noise, such clarity is its own form of victory.